Hey guys, and welcome to the end of the season with Swansea City and me, NG Paradox. We're now at the end of the second season. We have one match left to go. And of course, the last game you guys saw, it didn't go well against Man United. Not at all, which is not what we needed. But we came to the second game against Aston Villa, who currently sat last in the Premier League. They're relegated. They have hardly any points. And we only just got a win, 1-0. You can see that even by the stats, we played slightly better. So we were kind of lucky in some ways. But Subotic did get a goal. Jack Wilshere, though, got injured on the 4th minute of the match. So another injury to add to the list, which makes me very happy. That's exactly the sort of thing I want to be seeing. But yeah, there's not much we can do about that. But getting the win was very important for us because obviously we are fighting for getting into the Europa League once again. We're currently 2 points ahead of Stoke. And Stoke are playing Man United and we're playing Liverpool. So that means if we get a draw, based on our goal difference, we would beat them. And we would get the last place in the Europa League unless Chelsea loses to Brighton and they win their 2 games. Which, again, seems unlikely to me, but you never know. But if we win, we should definitely get that position. If we lose, Stoke could win their game and go ahead of us. Now, against Man United, doesn't seem too likely. Man United have been very good this season. Look at that goal difference, 60. That's double Arsenal, who are second. That is crazy. But yeah, overall though, it's been a good season. We can't complain. We've done some good things. We've had some down times, some good high times. The end of the season hasn't been great, but hopefully we can take that and learn into next season. Diop is going to be back as well. I don't know. We've got a few things we need to fix. So I'm looking forward to the next transfer window, seeing what players we'll let go and what we'll bring in, and how our players are going to age. We've got some good young players, some interesting ones, some older players like Kabaye. How much longer can they play? Britton will retire after this match as well at the end of the season, which will be a sad day for Swansea, but we'll see. But yeah, Lukaku and Icardi and Aguero have been the top goal scorers, very close between them. Any of them could get it. When it comes to assists, Mirza Ozil, Harry Kane is actually doing very well for assists, and Gray. Players of the match, clean sheets. Butland has had a very good season. No wonder Stoke have done so well. Butland has been keeping the clean sheets. None of our players up there. Dembele was really good, obviously, during the whole season. He came 5th at the moment on 18. He's not going to go higher than that. But he was injured for quite a bit, so he's had to miss a few games. But here we go. We have to really try and draw this game. That is going to be the key to this match. Liverpool currently sat in 3rd position. They've had a pretty good season. Their manager is Jardim. Not really aware of this guy. Who is this? Is he the... No, he's the manager. He's not interim. Okay, overview. Okay, milestones. He was the manager of Monaco. Ah, okay, and Sporting, Olympiacos, Braga. He's had a long career. He's been at many places, just not in England. So they took him from Monaco. Okay. He was there for 5 years as well. Wow. Okay, so Jardim is now the manager of Liverpool. Henderson, Coutinho. Did they get any interesting transfers? Ah, Vietto. So in January they did get Vietto. That was kind of their second big sign after Naby Keita. Is that how you pronounce it? Very good player. How's he done for them this season? Very good season for him. Maybe he was worth the money. Luciano Vietto. Very good Argentine player from Atletico Madrid. He's had a pretty good time, actually. Not had many games, but had a good time nonetheless. Okay. Well, here we go. We're facing the big team of Liverpool. Easier than Man United, probably, but still a hard team. Dembele is now finally back from his injury. This is going to be his first game since he's been back. The attack is what you expect. Midfield has changed a bit because Jack Wilshere is injured. Sung Young is injured. Norton and Diop are still out. So we do have Tom Carroll coming in for the box-to-box, and Kabaye is going to be the advanced playmaker. Other than that, it's what you'd expect. We're playing counter, getting stuck in, stick to positions, playing a bit defensive here. We are playing away from home. We do still want to win, so we're not going too defensive. Britton will retire. Ah, Britton. Leon Britton, we're going to miss you. 36 years old, playing in the Premier League. You've been a good icon of this club. I mean, I don't think he's going to stay at the club. His staff attributes are not good. His staff attributes are just not good, which is a shame. I'd definitely let him stay at the club. I would love to. But I can't just bring him in just because of that. So let's jump into the match. I'd love to, I can't just keep him here just because of who he is. And Liverpool are going to go for an interesting formation here. Very attacking orientated. So hopefully our defense can hold firm. Maybe we can grab a win here. The players appear to be okay. We owe Liverpool what happened last time. They always like revenge. It's always a good one. Your Swansea side can book a place in Europa League. No comment. We all know that. This could be the last time we see Leon Britton. I couldn't speak more highly of him. I'm lucky to have worked with him, yeah. The absence of Jack Wilshere is sure to be missed. I've watched the training. The players, Carroll can come in and play just as well. Kabaye. These are good. I trust a lot of our backup players. Not all of our backup players, but I do trust a lot of them. Let's go for extended highlights here. And thought Liverpool about to score from the very beginning just there. But thankfully not. Okay, Lowton, Kabaye. Gets the ball to but their head couldn't, just a bit too high. Goodmanson, though, we got the ball still. Kabaye going for a long shot. Mignolet was able to hit it just around the edge. Here we go over corner. Mesa. Oh, Subotic. He scored a couple of corners so far this season, so that's a deadly role for him. He's good at heading. That's one of the reasons why I liked him. Dembele gets the ball. Jordan Ayew is in a good position, and he scores. How many times have we seen him score like that when he just gets behind the defence and just sneaks in a ball? We're beating Liverpool 1-0. We're booking our place in the Europa League. Oh, that feels good. We'll get a second chance to be in Europa League. Kabaye with another ball in. We could have a second chance to try and do well in Europa League. Try and beat what we did this year and get rid of that disappointment. Subotic probably didn't need to go for a sliding tackle there. Keita. Oh, good save there by Fab. Almost didn't get it. Okay, Coutinho gets it in. Guys, also, obviously, we're at the end of the season, so there will be the player awards. So who do you think has been our best player of the season? Who do you think will get that award? I'm probably going to go with Dembele. He scored so many goals this season. It seems unlikely he won't get that award, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think someone else deserves it? Maybe Jack Wilshere. He's had a very good average rating this season. Vieto hits it over. That's what we want to see. That's what I want to see. So far, not playing too bad. We're getting good possession. We're getting similar amounts of shots. Mawson heads it out. Main on the attack. Oh, snuck a ball. That looks like offside. Yeah, it had to be offside. He snuck that ball past everyone. Simply giving away too many fouls. It's fine. They're getting a lot of corners at the moment. Not feeling so good about this. Okay. Coutinho, Keita. Maybe we should go a bit defensive. I feel like they're really starting to hammer away at us at this point in time. We have that one goal. A draw, like I said, probably means we get to Europa League. So getting a draw would be great. Dembele. Oh, could have got it into Goodmanson. That would have been perfect. Oh, Olsen, good job. No, Kabaye. No, Olsen and Kabaye just kind of playing together. What? Come on. Oh, Dembele tried to get the ball there, but Can just sweeps in. It's just a massive fight right now. Everyone's fighting for the ball. What was the... Why? Liverpool, why? Why did you play it like that? There were so many good chances there for them. Goodmanson gets to the Kabaye. Good eye there. He got it to Lowton. I was hoping someone would do that. Gets the ball in, but couldn't get it to Dembele. Mesa. Oh, Mesa. You just allowed Liverpool to come on the attack now. Can the defenders get back in time? Coutinho cannot get a goal there. Coutinho not been sold just yet. Obviously, Barcelona have not offered enough for him just yet to prime away from Liverpool. Origi gets it to Main. Main hits it off Olsen. Olsen picks it up. Hits it to Kabaye. Mesa. Okay, Carroll gets it to Ayew. Hits it to Dembele. Good play here by our players. Play it carefully. Play it safely. Goodmanson. Carroll Gets it to Goodmanson just. And are you? Oh, that was an amazing chance right there. Ooh, Ayew is such a dangerous player. He has been so good these 2 seasons. This season, not as good as last season. I will say that. I would say last season he was incredible. And this season he's been good. Kabaye gets a... Tries to... I'm not sure. Did the attack... Was that Ayew? Did he just not try? I'm not sure what happened there. Ayew gets it to Dembele. Dembele gets it to Goodmanson. And back to Mesa. Kabaye, Carroll. Carroll almost loses it, but he still manages to get it out. But Ayew lost it there. And Vieto gets it to Coutinho. Coutinho gets a second chance. And it goes over. We've been... Okay. We're getting some chances. Even though we're playing defensive, we're still getting chances. And that's what I want to be seeing. Trying to just keep our 1-0 lead, but still trying to get that second goal just in case. Kabaye, Carroll, Goodmanson. Gets it down to Carroll. Yeah, that's it. Get up there. Get it Lowton. Goodmanson, what the hell? You could get it... Why? Why? Ridiculousness from both sides today. It's just going back and forth on the attack. Who was that to? I know you wanted to get it out, but still, come on. Okay, Kieta. Keta? What am I saying? Kieta. It's not an I-E, it's a E-I. Keta. Yeah, it must be Keta. Okay. Not doing bad for possession. Olsen, Kabaye. Pick up the ball. That's it. Also, I'm getting flashbacks of last end of season. We played, wasn't it Chelsea the last game? And we beat them to get into Europe. I'm having flashbacks of that. It seems we were doing the same thing once again. What is it the last game of the season against big teams? We played that game against Man United 2 games ago, and we were piss poor. Now, we're looking like we're a proper contender. Okay, Mignoli kicks it out. Coutinho could just pass it down the centre. And he does, but Vieto, how did he not score? I mean, you could just give it to Fab, just say Fab is amazing, but still. Gomez, ooh, almost a flex. Wow. Wow. How have they not scored in that highlight? Vieto is not having a good game against us, and we haven't got the half-time yet. This feels like it was a whole game just on its own. Oh, there we go, Main. Misses. A little bit of time left. Come on, just blow the whistle. Get us off the pitch. Get us off the pitch. Give the players a break. Our defenders need to sit down and just... Oh, there we go. Okay, Fab is at the best game so far. Tom Carroll, not having the great game. Vieto, yep, not having a great game either. It was pretty obvious. I'm happy with how you're playing. Guys, keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. What has the other scores been? So, Stoke is currently... losing 1-0 to Man United, so it looks as though we're safe. Interestingly, though, Chelsea still have a game in hand. So they could only get 60, so we could just get 6th place, which would be really good, considering we're Swansea. You know, obviously, the problem with last season was we did so well last season that you kind of put yourself in a difficult position because everyone's expectations go up. And I think this season we've actually done very well to kind of keep up with that demand. And I think really it's just been down to the players we brought in. The players we brought in have really just made this a better team. You know, Wilshere, Kabaye, Dembele, they are just good players. And they've really upped the standard of our team. It's amazing to think this used to be Swansea you see in real life. Ugh. And I'm a Swansea fan, so I feel horrible saying that, but just the team is just... Transfers the last couple of seasons have been awful. I don't know what's going on at the club. Aggravates me all the time. It's things you can obviously see as a fan that are problems, but for some reason the club don't seem to notice. Goodmanson with a great ball to Dembele. Dembele should have done a lot better with that opportunity. Could have made it 2-0, which would have made me feel very nice and happy inside. Alberto. Oh, Keta has scored a goal. He's made it 1-0. Well, there we go. Maybe let's try a bit more counter once again. I don't know, defensive we haven't been doing too bad. We've still been getting chances. Not many, but the chances we do get seem to be quite good chances. And they are coming, obviously, to try and win, Liverpool. Okay. What just... I could hardly tell what just happened there. I couldn't see the ball. Don't know why. Sorry, I just went blind for a second there. Coutinho, Keita, Firmino, Main. And Main scores as well. Oh, it's all come apart in 2 minutes. That's sad. You know, we did so well up to this point. How's it looking now? I think we're safe because Stoke aren't probably going to beat them. And if they draw, doesn't matter either. This does allow Chelsea to get ahead of us, though. But as long as they win the FA Cup, we're okay. Oh, my pet pitch. So we have to hope. We have to hope that this is like 5 minutes of 3 goals. But we have to hope Chelsea win the FA Cup. If Brighton win, I'm going to be furious. I'm going to be furious. But yeah, these last 5 minutes, not good enough. We're going to have to make a change here. Bartley's going to come on for Subotic. Hadari going to come on for Olsen. Let's change the defense a bit. They need some new feet, I guess. Some new ideas. And should we change one of the midfield? You know, Carroll's not a good game, but Dembele's got a yellow card. It's the last game of the season. Let's leave him on. Fur's going to come on for him. You can change for Cabaye. Okay, there we go. But I think that is the end of the game. I can't see us coming back being 2 goals down, which is such a shame because we were holding on for so long. We weren't looking too bad, but the second half, Liverpool just come back into the game, and they're looking for blood. Their manager obviously must have just fired it into them. They're just not good enough. Main runs down, tries to get the ball in, and Fab is always there to pick it up. It could also be that I went counter, probably didn't help, but that was only for one of the goals. Oh, Barkley gets the ball. Okay, so it could maybe didn't help, but I don't know. It just feels like they've been a lot better since the second half. Ooh. Okay, let's go for key highlight. This has been a very long match so far, and I don't think we need to see much more. Man United are now 2-0 up against Stoke. It looks like we're definitely going to get 6th or 7th place based upon Chelsea, and then we're just going to have to hope that Chelsea get that FA Cup. We're just going to have to just hope that, I'm guessing, is it Antonio Conte? Is he the manager still? I have to hope that he does things properly. We have to wait for the game to run down now. Nothing we can do here. Nothing to see here, folks. Just Swansea losing Liverpool. That's what you expect from Coutinho. I was waiting for him to do something like that. 4-1. Now it looks like the Man United game. Now I feel like we're playing Man United again. So yeah, this shows you the team's still got a long way to go if we want to try and beat against the big teams. You know, we are obviously knocking on the door. You know, 5th and 6th. Was it? Yeah, we came 5th last time. 6th this time. We're definitely kind of knocking on the top 6 teams, but we're definitely not as good as them. We're consistent. We're consistent to be close to them, but we're not as good as them, and we can only beat them sometimes. So this definitely does not feel like Chelsea last year. This is like the opposite. This is the opposite feelings of Chelsea last year. Just we're lucky that Stoke are losing, and they got put up against Man United for their final game of the season. Tackled there 8 seconds to go. Mignolet just kick out the ball. Please put an end to our season. This end of the season has not been what I wanted. Tottenham just beat Chelsea with a last-minute goal. Could that mean I beat Chelsea so I get 6th? No matter what? I'm not sure. Unlucky. I guess let's go unlucky, boys. I mean, they did so well that first half. It's such a shame it fell apart in the next 20 minutes. But Chelsea, yeah, can't be. So now we're definitely going to get 6th. So that means we get Europa League anyway. Yes! We've done it, guys. We've got Europa League again for Swansea. What a time to be alive. Swansea going to 2 consecutive Europa Leagues through the Premier League. Not getting cups, so I would prefer to go for a cup. At least we get a trophy. We get something to show for it. But then again, I guess the fans are probably quite happy. It was good and bad. The first half was great. Second half was terrible. I can't complain. It's been a productive season. I wish I had Coutinho. I really wish I did. But let's see what players got in on the awards this year. Who is going to get Player of the Season? Who was Young Player of the Season? You know, who got well, Dembele could have got all of those. Dembele could have got every trophy this season because he was all of those, technically. He's a young player. He's a new sign-in. 47.41 million. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, wage budgets. We might have put that down. It's about 40 million. It's about the same as last season, I guess. I would have loved to have a bit more. I feel like we deserve a bit more and that we need it. But that should be enough for us to improve. We'll look at that in a bit. We'll look at the scouting meeting in a second. I just want to get to the awards. But I think we need to wait for the Chelsea's last game before we can actually see the awards. So I'll go over scouting and all the other things later in my own time. Not to take away from your time, of course. And I think, yeah, we just seen it now. Players inducted into the best overall 11. Dembele has. Dyer's there. Good for them. Sanchez. I wish we could bring Sanchez. I wish we could bring him back. He was so good for us. Just hopes and dreams, guys. Just hopes and dreams. But Player of the Season goes to Wilshere. I did say he was a possibility. Just being out Dembele. And Kabay is not far off Dembele either. Goal of the season was Jordan Ayew. Diop signing of the season. I mean, he was great for the 11. No, he wasn't. I mean, he wasn't that good. But I thought he played well for the 11 games we had him. But yeah, not signed of the season. Young player of the season goes to Dembele, of course. Let's see the goal of the season. It was Swansea against Huddersfield. Jordan Ayew, he does score some great goals. So I'm not surprised he got onto this. Let's see what happened. Mesa, Goodmanson, Dembele gets the ball to Ayew, and Ayew just smashes it into the top corner. Great precision. Just great player. Just a great player overall. Season overview. Scarce 3 pundits would have been brave enough to pick Swansea from mid-table security in pre-season. See, so everyone says we did a good job. Very nice. Moment to forget. 3-0 against Man United. Match of the season. 4-3 against Tottenham. What a great result. 100% match attendance. It's just great time. And we were very consistent, actually, throughout the season. So, I mean, can you really say this is not a surprise? End of season meeting. We'll go over that in a second. And I think that's really it from us here. Have a quick look at dynamics. Fab and Britton are the two top influencers, but obviously Britton will be leaving very soon, which is a shame. Social groups. We have two main groups, which is nice. Everyone has friends, so that's good to see. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens next season, guys. We're going to have pre-season now. Hopefully, I can bring in some good signings. I want to obviously build in the defence here. Lowton and Olsen are not young. Might want to bring in maybe a second. I don't know, is Gunn good enough as a backup goalkeeper? Midfield is looking quite nice, but we have to replace some players like Britton. He's going to go away and stuff. Some players might want to leave, you know. You never know. There might be some players being sold. Maybe Bonnie might want to leave. I know Nathan Dyer was talking about it. If we can get some good money for him. So you might see some changes. I'm not completely sure what we need to change. Diop, it's really down to Diop because I don't know how good he's going to be now he's come back from his injury. I mean, do we need to bring in another defender? I mean, Subotic, I think he was okay, but I thought he'd be better than he was. I don't know. That was just my opinion. I thought he'd be better than he was. But yeah, and obviously Mawson, still 25 years old. He's not that old, but he doesn't look like he's going to improve that much either. There's a lot of questions about this squad, but overall, very happy with it. Very happy with the season. I can't complain. I still another top 10, another top 6 position. I couldn't have asked for better than this, really. So I'll see you next year. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see Swansea do next season? What do you think we could do, and what players do you think maybe we should be looking in to bring in, or what positions should we look to get rid of or bring in? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I'll see you then.